Hey everybody, welcome back to Life at Lakeside. This is episode 2. Today we're going to talk about our cold crops. We have had some people asking about those. They're also known as your early veggies, or basically what it's safe to plant right now that you can also eat. So I wanted to give you a look at what we've got here. I'm going to get you turned around as soon as I can see. Oh, there we go. Sorry, but the weather today, I mean, you know how it is out here. I need the sunglasses one second and don't the next. I just can't quite settle on what we got going on. So this is where most of our cold crops are, out here on these benches here. You can see this is out in front of number 16. So these are actually not veggies. I don't know if you noticed that yet. These are our strawberries. I know. I said veggies. I said it was going to be cold crops, but the strawberries are here. You can also plant them right now. Look, they're already blooming, a couple of them. Now, the strawberries are actually well, not perennial and biennial. They're something that several of the varieties are going to come back next year. We also have a number of different varieties here that some of them are ever-bearing, so they're going to have more than one harvest, and others are not. They're June-bearing. Okay, so we have quite a few different varieties here, even though it's just on this one little step here. But I wanted to give you a look at those because they are definitely very popular. They're something that goes quickly, but they're something that you can plant early, and they're really easy. It's great for, like, if you have kids wanting to start a garden, or if you want to start a garden that you don't have to do a whole lot for. Do watch out for the birds, though. The birds will get into them, I'll give you that. So getting into our actual cold crops here. Alright, so we've got quite a few different things. Let's see, we've got some broccoli, and a lot of these look the same, I'm going to tell you. So you're definitely going to have to check your tags. Because you can see here, these look the same. They're both brassicas. One is broccoli, one is cauliflower. So definitely check your tags on those. We do have a purple cauliflower again this year. That's the graffiti cauliflower. There's more of the snow crown white there. A little peek into the greenhouse. You can see how things are coming along. Then we've also got, these are again, these kind of look the same. A lot of these, because they're the brassicas family, they actually do look very similar. Fun fact, they all originated once upon a time from one plant and were bred and trained, basically. They were split up into different plants by humans over time. So, fact check me on that, but that's why they're all part of the same family, because they all originated from the same plant. So we got Brussels sprouts here. That's the J cross. And then you've got cabbage down here at the bottom. Now obviously those do look a little bit different. This is it's a fast vantage cabbage, so it is a head cabbage. You can see that. So it is going to get that nice little ball head there. Oh, sorry, Waverly, hang on. Yes, Waverly is back, everybody. She's still napping. It's most of what she does. Got to enjoy while it lasts. Let's see, we've got some more cabbage, and then further down here we've got collard greens. I know there's not many of them, and I know a lot of you come in asking for them, so if you're looking for the collard greens, come in and get them while we have them, because I think it's just those two little shells right there. That's, 4 flats is all I'm seeing of the collard greens. It doesn't mean there's not more, just that's all I'm seeing right now. So if you're looking for collard greens, you definitely come in and get those quickly. We do have spinach here as well. That's all spinach down that way. That's a pretty decent spinach. It's a pretty good one. I've had pretty good luck with it, as long as I don't plant it in our sandy soil and actually give it real soil. And then of course we've got our lettuces. Now I do have a couple heirloom lettuces that are in the works in our experiment house. They are not ready yet. They will be a little bit later in the season, but right now we do already have Butter Crunch and the red sails. There might actually be a few more in here. Maybe not. Maybe that's all that we have this year in the lettuces. But you can see we have quite a few other things going on. Now these guys, most of what's in here, and there are onions over there, but most of what's in here are going to be veggies that it's too early to plant outside. So if you come and get them, you can come and get them. Just make sure you have somewhere nice and warm and sheltered to keep them. I'm talking about things like your peppers, and that's a lot of what I'm showing you here right now. Get your peppers and your tomatoes, eggplants. What else do we have right here? We've got so many different types of peppers, I can't even. I'm still in peppers. There's the eggplants. The eggplants are over here. That might be about it for down here, but I know that we've also got some beans going somewhere. It's obviously way too early for those. We'll have quite a few other things later in the season, but we're talking about spring veggies. Put these on, you don't need to see that. Okay. There's bags under my eyes, that mom life. Yeah, we're talking about your early spring veggies and those cold crops. So what I've gone over is pretty much what you're looking at as far as availability. There might still be some asparagus around here. Actually, we did have a couple pots of asparagus, which is, of course, a perennial. It's a very famous perennial because it produces for, I think it's the Martha Washington variety that we have, and I believe it's somewhere around 20 years, and these are about 3 years old, so they should still keep producing for you for a really long time. And those are, I want to say $8.50. No, I'd have to go check it for you. So if you come in looking for them, let me know, and I'll look up that price for you. But I'm pretty sure they're around that. Yes, they're the same as the other perennials, so they're $8.50. Let me show you that. Perennials, $8.50. And if you can see, those perennials that I gave you a peek at last time have already started being moved outside because our first tropical foliage truck is due in any day now. Potentially tomorrow, we'll see. But we've got here, there's some of the perennials there, and there are more down the hill there along those greenhouses. All the benches out front are now full of perennials. So if you're looking for those, you can come in as well. I'm not sure what else I can tell you about cole crops. That's really about it. They're veggies. You can plant them now. I know, which is way really heavy sigh. You can plant them now, and they don't mind the cool weather. Like I said, I've got a few things going in the heirlooms, but they're not ready yet. There's not much as far as the early varieties in those, though. It's mostly your later vegetables that you're looking at. So if you're looking for your early veggies, you can come in, go ahead and get in here and get them quick, because depending on the year, they can go really fast. And this is the time to plant them to get the most out of each plant, the most produced. Okay, and then I'm going to just leave you here with another shot of these beautiful Easter lilies. Oh, nope, yeah, turn around. Turn the thing. There it is. Because they are just gorgeous. They smell amazing, and they've started blooming now. So if you're looking for these, if you know somebody that's looking for these, we do have them. I know there have been some years here recently that they have been in very short supply, so I want to make sure that you know that we do have them here. And Easter is coming up quick, guys. Like, I mean, is this just me? Like, is this just mom brain? I did not realize that it's not this weekend, but next weekend. I mean, that's really soon. It's like April 9th. That's crazy. I've completely lost track of the date. I guess that is mom brain, so maybe that is just me. So maybe you guys are already prepared, but if you're not, you know what? I'm going to go ahead, because of that, I'm going to go ahead and show you some other things that we have, some other Easter classics here. So obviously we've got your Easter lilies, which are lovely, but we have as well, I'm really struggling with that button today. We have some tulips and hyacinths that have come in, and even some little mini daffodils. So you can see we've got pans, and there are different sizes here, of course, different colors, different varieties. You got your tulips, your hyacinths, which also smell amazing, and daffodils. We even have the little baby daffodils, little mini ones. They're so cute. And we have just a couple little baskets made up here, but we also have them in their own pots. And the sign is falling over. There we go. Okay. As far as other Easter classics, I guess the other one would be those hydrangeas, but I went on and on about those last time, so I'm not going to bore you with doing that twice. But we do also have these dianthus. Dianthus are related to carnations. They are really a very, very cool plant. They're a lot tougher than you realize, even though they look very frilly and pink. A lot of the varieties are actually perennials, and they will bloom now even outside. I mean, they're one of the earliest bloomers that we see around here. As far as, well, we sell them as annuals, but like I said, a lot of them come back. Whether or not they're supposed to is probably up for debate. Let's see. I'm struggling with that button today, I tell you. What else do we have around here? We do definitely have the actual perennial. We sell it as a perennial type of dianthus as well. I think it's the Fire Witch variety. Those are in 1 gallon pots, so they would be the 850s. And we also have Dusty Miller. Dusty Miller is another good one that you can, if you're trying to do a mixed basket for Easter or something of the sort, You can put it in because it can be planted early and it lasts for a really long time. It'll last all through the summer and with our weather a good bit into the winter depending on the year. So I guess that's about it. Like I said, the only other thing that I can think of is like a classic Easter flower or plant would be the hydrangeas, and I already showed you those. I guess we can go and take a peek at them and look at the updates, but I really think that you should come in and take a look for yourself, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to say that if you want to see where those hydrangeas are now, that you can come in and take a look yourself. But I'm going to show you where we move those perennials out here. You can see this is where I was talking about the perennials we've moved onto these benches along the fronts of the houses. So we cleared this out because any day now these tropical foliage are going to come in and this entire house will be full of palms. The palms will be here any day now, as well as hibiscus and snake plants and elephant ears and monstera and all sorts of lovely things. And you can see we've already got our giant ferns, and these are the extra big ones. These are the 12-inch hanging baskets that we buy, and the 10-inch hanging baskets we grow here. But these guys we get in already grown. You can see they are huge. There's a hand for reference. So yeah, they're monsters. So if you're looking for your fern baskets already, we've got them. I guess that's it, guys. If you have anything that you are specifically looking for, that you want to see an episode about, hit me up, let me know. I'm always looking for ideas. Otherwise, I'm just going to try and control myself and my temptation to just tell you about all the things all at once and give you just a little bit at a time for each episode. Don't forget that Easter is on April 9th, so that is coming up quickly. Just to summarize, we do have your veggies, your cole crops. You can go ahead and get those started. We have a couple other plants as well, annual type-ish plants that can go out to add some color and interest to your beds and baskets, pots, yards, whatever. If you're looking to go ahead and get out there and get planting, we have our perennials out as well, and we should be getting our shrubs in sometime next week, maybe this weekend. One of the two. If you're looking for something specific, I would call ahead. Our number is everywhere. It's on Google, it's on our Facebook, it's on every social media, it's on our website. You can hit us up through Messenger, through email, give us a call, stop by. We're open right now Monday through Saturday, 8 to 5. After Easter, we'll be looking for those Sunday hours to start, but I will put out an announcement when that happens. I'm out of practice walking around here and talking, carrying the baby at the same time. Whew. It'll take it out of you. Alright, so now, finally, officially, I feel like I can say this. I don't know if you caught it at the end of my last video, but I was really resisting the urge to say this. But get out and get planting. So I can finally say to you, because we're talking about cole crops, to go ahead and get out and get planting. Definitely get in here and get your plants, because with the early stuff, you never know how long it's going to last. Alright, we'll be seeing you soon.